Welcome to EA-UFC.
Okay.
Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts. With respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists, this guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of men.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step 1 to step 2 before his opponent even realizes now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hips back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 9 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Khamzat Chimaev. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Levine.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world, most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
You absolutely want to fight in Las Vegas. Before it was the MGM Grand, it was the Mandalay Bay. Now it is the T-Mobile Arena, the most beautiful arena in the world and the home to the biggest UFC fights right now. International Fight Week, the championship fights all across the board. You come to T-Mobile.
He's looking to land the right just out of range. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman. Punch over the top.
Single collar tie now. Oh, huge kick. Lands a big elbow there. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done.
Now it's his mount.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
What a body kick.
All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see.
One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, half guard position here, DC.
Now he's going to attack the triangle choke here. To the sides. Get his head against the...
And he's out. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Lee. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Trying to set up a choke here.
Oh, nice. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold
him.
him.
Yep, absolutely.
Got clip with the right hand. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Round two next. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep. You ready? You ready?
Here we are, early round two. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Just misses with the left hook.
Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch from the clinch. Another one. Oh, and the left hand.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Nice straight punch.
Punch coming, it's blocked. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Lee.
Oh, big elbow.
And he landed the right hand there.
Way to hide that leg kick. What a fantastic wrestler. Great takedown.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, side control now. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Lee.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke.
And he's out. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. 3 minutes to go in the round. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Lee's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again. Working out of that southpaw stance. They continue to exchange. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. That knee might have landed there.
Can't take many of those. You better check.
Oh, huge hook. And they separate. Try to establish that jab.
He's back in the clinch. Watch for the knees to start to come down.
Just misses there with the left. Lands with the right hand. Out of range with that one. Got the single collar tie. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Ooh, looking to set up the head kick, but he misses.
Big kick lands.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Big knee there. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got...
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there.
Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Good series. Right there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent. Over when he throws that kick.
Lee's lower jaw is just nasty at this point, really swollen in that area now. Well, he works his entire striking game off of that jab, doubles up on the jab now.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
left hand is true. That will absolutely work.
He throws it like a piston, back and forth. He's landing that beautiful left hand.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
His opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Nice right hand.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look for him to transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Right hand on point. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half-guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Wow.
He loaded up on that right hand, too. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up? Beautiful leg kick thrown. This can change the fight. Another takedown lands.
Lands flush with that right hand.
Oh, you got to watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but as he gets on the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Oh! And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. And both guys really throwing with authority. Right hand upstairs. Just unable to quite find that range.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Take him down, cut him. Take him down, cut him. Over and over, he's securing these takedowns.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone.
Well, maybe cranking the neck a little bit. The question is, can he get that rear naked choke?
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
What a fight! All right, so the fight goes the distance as we await the judges' scorecards, but certainly a dominant striking effort out of that fighter tonight.
John, he used his best weapons in order to carry him to a decision, a very clear decision, in my opinion. A great performance tonight by this young fighter.
All right, it looks like the official decision is in. Yes, here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 9-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Khamzat Chimaev!
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him in our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous.